Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have an unboxing and review of these Frostgrave 2nd edition Necromancer and Apprentice 2 miniatures. The Revenge. So they come in the usual clamshell boxes for characters, and it cost me £7, so £3.50 per miniature, which is a pretty decent deal, I think. So yeah, this is the usual clamshell boxes that you get for any character miniatures for Frostgrave or Oathmark even. So if it's not a unit of plastics, it come in this type of clamshell. So first look at the Apprentice. She looks really kind of cool. I like the way her pose is nice. I like that the cloth is very accentuated. You know, it's been pulled against the skin. There's lots of clear cut folds, etc. I think they're going to take paint very well. So then we have the Master, and yeah, he's striking a pose. Wow, he is voguing. I like he's got the wind machine blowing at him and everything. He looks really cool with his long beard and flowing cloak, etc. Again, his robe is really sort of clinging to him and causing lots of folds, etc., which is really good, and it's going to pick up paint very well. There's not a lot of flash to clean up. There is some, but there isn't an awful lot. As you know, I like metal miniatures, so I'm hoping that these guys, live up to my sort of hopes for metal miniatures, where I always think that they come out brilliant. Let's see once I got them painted up. So now that we have them painted, what do they look like? I think they look really well actually painted. These are some of my favourite miniatures that I've painted this year. I really enjoyed painting them. I think they come out really well, and they're really nice sculpts. I like the way she's got this like goodie bag, which has got like a 7 hand and some bones, like, you know, a do-it-yourself, travelling roadshow of necromancy, which is really kind of, cute and quite funny, cute in having 7 hands in a bag, but you know what I mean. The cloak was very well sculpted, and does show like the raises and dips really nicely that you can pick up and highlight and low light, etc. And I like the way she's walking around with a skull on a stick, just to make sure that you know she's a necromancer, because nothing advertises your profession more than a skull on a stick. But I like the pose, she's sort of squatting and casting a spell by the looks of it. And all in all, really love this miniature. Really like the miniature. I'm hoping that when I get more, I'm going to enjoy them just as much. Looking for height, she is the same height as like a Rabble or a Frostgrave soldier, or any of those kits. So yeah, really good that she fits in there as well. So bringing on the Master Necromancer, he is a tall boy. He is a very tall boy. But we don't mind him looking a bit heroic if he's going to be your wizard on the table if you're playing Frostgrave. And he took paint brilliantly. I love this sculpt. They've done it really well. Everything pops, the folds in the cloak and the robes, everything helps you paint it well, and I think this is probably one of my favourite paint jobs. These two together I'm really loving. Now, if you've been watching Sweet Tuff, which I have recently with my daughter, this guy looks like Abbott. If you look at him, he looks like Abbott, the bald head and the big bushy beard. So I'm going to be calling him, Necromancer Abbott from now on. But yeah, really lovely miniature. If you watch any of my videos, you know I like metal miniatures. A lot of people hate them. I love painting metal miniatures. They feel like boutique and, high quality, and I really like it. Bringing in another character. So this is like an Oathmark size miniature, or a Frostgrave size miniature. As you can see, he's a big boy, but I don't really mind that because he's the hero or villain, and I think he needs to stand out on the table. He needs to be something a little bit fancy, not just the run-of-the-mill. Could be anyone. When everybody knows who this guy is, they know he's the boss. He's a giant. So bringing back the Apprentice, as you can see, she's a bit of a shorty and he's a bit of a lanky one, so there's quite a a difference in height, etc. But I don't think that's a problem. You know, they look lovely. So yeah, my review, brilliant miniatures, as all of the Frostgrave stuff is, generally speaking, and Oathmark, etc. The North Star military range is just brilliant. So I'm going to say, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to make a comment, you can, and I do reply to every single comment on my channel. If you really liked it, maybe you'll want to subscribe, and that'd be much appreciated. But until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Ball Gamer.